Hearing this, Meow feels very bad. Then she checks her marks, and she has the lowest marks in the class. She checks Nian's marks, and he has the highest marks, which makes her sad, and she starts to leave thinking, no matter how hard I work, I will never be worthy of Nian. Now Nian also smiles, seeing her leave. Coming home from school to avoid her mom's questions about her marks, she goes to the lighthouse. It was raining, so she takes out her things to dry them. Just then, her maths paper suddenly flies out of the window. She quickly goes out to get it, but the paper sticks to Nian's face, which lets Nian also know about her lowest marks. Meow gets very embarrassed. Then Nian brings her inside the lighthouse. He gives her the paper and says, "You need to work very hard." Meow says, "Okay," and then she starts to take his umbrella out of her bag. But she remembers that she left it at home, so she apologizes to Nian. "I didn't bring the umbrella." So he asks, "Which umbrella?" To which Meow explains, "I am the same girl to whom you gave your umbrella at the bookstore." Then Nian, looking at her books, asks, "Did you buy these new?" She replies, "Yes, I wanted to be good at studies, but now it seems there's no point. I will never get good marks." My desk mate says the same thing. "You have no brain in your head." Nian asks, "Did Kaido say this to you?" Meow says, "Yes." He replies, "Don't take his words to heart. I apologize to you on his behalf." Meow asks, "Why are you apologizing on his behalf? Are you his friend?" Nian becomes quiet. Then, to change the subject, he says, "I have seen your test. Give me the paper. I will explain it to you." Then Nian explains some basic things to her from the beginning and also explains that some well. After this, Meow comes home, very happy. She then wraps the paper on which Nian had explained to her well, so that the paper doesn't get dirty. The next day, while going to school, Meow stops and waits for Nian. Just then, Nian comes and smiles at her. Then she also smiles and starts following him to school. Then she is also very happy in school. When Kaido tells her to do his homework, she quietly starts doing it. Just then, Shin comes and asks her, "Are you copying Kaido's homework?" She replies, "No, I am doing his homework." Shin doesn't believe her, so Kaido says, "I told her to do it. You mind your own business." Then Shin gives him a lunchbox. "Here, my aunt sent this for you." Kaido refuses to take it, but on Shin's insistence, he tells Meow, "Eat that lunch," which makes Shin very angry. She starts to fight with Meow. Then she says, "You are copying Kaido's homework. I will tell the teacher right now." Kaido tries to stop Shin, but she doesn't listen. Just then, other people also start looking at them. Kaido says, in front of everyone, "She is doing my work." So Shin says, "How can a failure girl do your work?" Hearing this, Meow feels very insulted. Just then, Nian comes there and asks, "What happened?" Shin tells him. Nian checks the handwriting of both copies and says, "Meow is telling the truth." Hearing this, Shin is shocked, but Kaido says something bad about Nian and starts to take Meow to the room with him. In the next scene, we see all the children getting on the bus to go for an exam. Meow sees a seat next to Shin, but Shin doesn't let her sit next to her, which makes Meow feel bad. Then, in the exam room,